Hey guys, welcome to Inside Richmond Real Estate. I am Danae.
And I'm Caitlin.
Welcome back. This is our first podcast back in 2025. So I hope everybody had a great new year and happy holidays.
Welcome back, guys. So today we wanted to start it off by talking about why Richmond is one of the hottest cities to relocate to right now.
Yes, so this week alone, there's been 2 articles that have come out naming Richmond in the top 10 for the hottest market in real estate. So we kind of just wanted to go over that and kind of tell you some reasons why.
Yeah, so Realtor.com ranked us number 5 and Zillow put us at number 9. There are a few reasons for this. A lot of it is our economy, what we have to offer, and why Richmond is such a unique city, because we do have these things.
Yeah, for sure. So first, we kind of just wanted to talk about why people are even moving here, like why the population is growing, why the community is growing, and stuff like that. So we actually did a little bit of research before, because we love Richmond, of course, because we're close to the mountains, we're close to the beach, we're really super close to DC and New York, and it doesn't take a lot of time to kind of switch up our environment, but we wanted to look a little bit deeper into why exactly everyone's moving here.
Yeah, exactly. So one of the main reasons we found, which is pretty obvious, is the job opportunities here. We dabble in technology, healthcare, finance. I mean, the list goes on. We have various plants. So we have had good job growth, and
the diversity of it really saves us, because instead of it being just like a coal mining community or infrastructure community, it is basically we have a lot of different diverse companies, and in that way, if one company isn't doing so well or one sector isn't doing so well, we have a lot of other jobs that are. So other than the stability of our economy, there's also a sense of quality of life here that we kind of just wanted to touch on, obviously from personal experience and just from researching. I know traffic alone, that's a huge thing. I know not everywhere in Virginia is like easy flow traffic, but in Richmond, we have a lot of different highways that all meet. So it really only takes like 20 minutes to get from one county to another. So I think that that's a super big reason why people can live in different areas and get to their jobs super fast and not have the hassle of sitting in traffic for like an hour.
Yes, I completely agree. Virginia does do a good job about keeping their roads up to date and fixing them. I think another reason is we have a lot of different options here. We have, the city where you can be in these beautiful, like early 1900 homes and have, maybe the smaller backyard and the nice garden, or you could drive 10, 15 minutes out and still have that new construction on a few acres. So I think we have a lot of different options for
even if you live in the suburbs, I mean, you can be 10 minutes outside of Richmond and still get everywhere super fast and still have like the hustle and bustle of the city when you want it, which is really convenient. Also, I just wanted to mention how many universities we have and colleges. So we of course attract a lot of students, but with students, I mean, once you're in year like 2, 3, a lot of people, especially if they're going into their masters, they want to maybe buy a multifamily and start renting out to their friends, or buying like one of these big historic houses like you're talking about and having roommates, because there is so much room and stuff like that. So I think that the students obviously definitely help us out, especially with the culture, like all the is it memorials?
Mm-hmm.
Not memorials.
What
is it called?
The paintings.
Yeah, they're paintings, but what are they called?
Murals.
Yes. We have tons of murals all over the place. Well, first of all, VCU School of Arts is the #1 art school in the nation. So with that brings a lot of creative people, a lot of influential people, a lot of people with like a lot of imagination. So not just the people that go to the art school, but people at VCU, we kind of all mix together. And it kind of gives off this entrepreneurial mindset where there is, you know, obviously beautiful architecture all around, but there's also a lot of startups, a lot of new businesses, new amazing restaurants.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something even like commercial in Richmond, and it was hard for me. I think like the only fast food I even see in Richmond City is McDonald's. It's the only one that I've like ever seen.
And then everything else is like super
Small
cute,
businesses.
hole in the wall. Yeah, like hole in the wall, not in a bad way. Hole in the wall, like fantastic, delicious food.
Yes.
Where it kind of switches up too.
Yeah, it's a lot of options, a lot of different types of food. And I also think this is one of the main reasons why we have such a increase in population is that there are people coming here, going to these schools, and then they're like, hey, this place is kind of cool. Like, I think I want to live here. So a lot of that increase in population is coming from our students, coming from other places as well, too. You got people coming in from DC, New York.
Yeah.
And a lot of that.
So many people from New York.
Yeah.
So what I have found is that in Richmond, the cost of living is way less than it is like in DC and in Northern Virginia, and especially New York. I don't know why there's just so many people that come down to from the north down to Richmond, where, you know, their house is like 4 times what the houses that are here, which they can still get fantastic space, still get really good quality product, and then have less traffic, have more culture, and be able to live a higher quality of life. Moving down from like, say, Northern Virginia, DC, New York, things like that.
Yeah, especially someone that is craving that city life. Richmond still has all those amenities that a big city would have and kind of the same feel. So
yeah, we have tons of like museums, theaters, like tons of historical stuff that brings some excitement. But also we have like festivals on the weekends, we have concerts, like we have so many amazing venues both inside and outside. I think that's probably what the most unique thing about Virginia is compared to the more northern states, is that we have all 4 seasons and they're moderately mild. So, you know, you can still like get snow every once in a while, like we got last week.
Yeah.
While, you know, we know that in March, we're probably going to be able to wear short sleeves, which is amazing.
Yeah. So we do feel all 4 seasons for sure. And climate, I think people like that. It's definitely not as harsh as, you know, New York.
Yeah, and we have a lot of like outdoor spaces that is like green and like pretty. And then like we talked about like how close we are to things. So we are 2 hours from the mountains, less than 2 hours to the beach. We're 2 hours to DC, and then we're a river city. So we already have a river. You know, you can go whitewater rafting, you can go tubing, paddle boarding, like anything.
Lots of lakes nearby.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we have a lot of lakes too. So there's the ability to have the city life and then get something actually less expensive, a little bit more rural, and still be able to kind of have like a vacation home and be able to like Airbnb that out and then be in the city. It's like a lot of conveniences, I think.
Definitely the best of both worlds. So
for sure. And then so because of that, what I have seen is a lot of home prices rising because people are wanting to live here, while at the same time we still have enough distressed properties where you can get a house that's $180,000, fix it up and sell it for $400,000. And I think that really brings in a lot of investors, even if they don't live here. They see the value of Richmond and of Virginia, the Commonwealth, you know, all of our stability surrounding our economy. And on top of it, all of the cultural stuff and things for people to do. Young people are still coming in, not just because of the students, but because of the like family environment and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree. And this is definitely so good for homeowners. Appreciation has been rising. We are seeing, people come in and they don't mind paying $400,000 for a house.
Especially when they're coming from like even Nova, Northern Virginia, that's what we call it, Nova. And Nova, your house could be $850 and it could be a townhouse. And then you move down here for $400,000 and you still get like, 2,800 square foot, really nice home. Sometimes even new construction for sure.
Yes, so I think that's a great factor, and it is helping everyone else out around. And then again, like she said, you can still find those cheaper homes. Price the price range is like pretty big.
I've been seeing so many houses for like $250 lately. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It used to be that like a couple years ago, you could not find a house in Henrico under $250, and now there's so many. There's a lot of good options right now.
Yes. So not all the houses are that expensive, so that's a really good plus.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. That's sort of like ones that are redone. So to sum it all up, in 2025, I truly believe that Richmond is going to continue to solidify itself as one of the hottest markets in the country. And the city is really attracting, renters, buyers, and investors from all over.
Exactly. And it's not just about the numbers. Richmond has the perfect mix of historical charm and modern development. Plus, with all the new projects, the outdoor recreation, and so many cultural events, it's a lifestyle destination too.
So heading into 2025, I feel like the momentum of Richmond is definitely there, and we're so excited to see where it goes from here.
Yes, it's only up from here. I'm Caitlin. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today, and I hope that you guys have a good week.
Yes, and I'm Danae. My Instagram is Danae the Realtor, so check me out.
Oh yeah, and you can reach me at 804-549-0408. Should be listed below, and my handle is Kate Price RVA.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.